Michener was an early driver who started a pair of IndyCar races at San Francisco in 1909, finishing third, and 1911 finishing fifth out of 5 cars due to carburetor issues with no laps complete. Here he sits in his car prior to the 1908 Briarcliff Trophy race in Westchester County, New York. Joe Russo was part of the Russo racing family. He started off as a dirt track driver before competing in the AAA National Championship from 1931 to 1934, starting 9 races and getting a best finish of 5th place at Detroit in 1933 and the 1934 Indianapolis 500. Unfortunately, less than 2 weeks after the latter race, Russo was killed in a crash at Langhorne. Here he sits in his car prior to the 1934 500, where he started 24th. Brivio was an Italian bobsledder and racing driver. He won the Targa Florio in 1933 and 1935 and the 1936 Mille Miglia. Brivio's only IndyCar race was the 1936 Vanderbilt Cup, where he started on the pole position and finished in 3rd place. Here Brivio sits in his car prior to the Vanderbilt Cup. After serving in the United States Navy during World War II, Kay won the 1950 Night Before the 500 midget race. He entered 3 national championship races from 1953 to 1959, starting 9 of them. Kay would get a best finish of 7th place at Syracuse in 1955. After retiring from driving, he became a photographer at races. In 2006, Kay was inducted into the New England Auto Racing Hall of Fame. Here he sits in his midget at Norwood Arena Speedway in 1948. Tapply competed in the USAC Silver Crown Series. One of the Silver Crown races he entered, the 1981 Hoosier 100, counted towards the USAC Gold Crown. However, Tapply failed to qualify. No picture is available. After winning the 1979 USAC Sprint Car Championship, Leffler competed in the National Championship from 1980 to 1983 under both USAC and CART sanction. Starting 15 races out of 23 attempts, he got a best finish of 6th at Riverside in 1982. Currently, he operates an engineering and technology business in Fort Wayne, Indiana. Here is Leffler after qualifying for the 1980 Indianapolis 500, where he finished 10th. Murphey first entered a pair of kart races in 1984 at Mid-Ohio and Las Vegas, but failed to qualify for each of them. He then competed in Indy Lights from 1986 to 1988, starting 16 races and getting a best finish of 5th at Meadowlands in the former year. Murphey returned to IndyCars when he started 3 IRL races in 1996 and got a best finish of 18th at New Hampshire. Here he is after qualifying in Indianapolis that year, where he finished in 23rd place due to the suspension breaking after 91 laps.